we've got a good amount of stuff to talk about today. Just nothing too crazy. Likely we're going to have a lot more time for interaction and Q&A. Just for those who are here live, I don't know what's going on with YouTube today. Like, my viewer count is very weird. Here's what I mean by that. Typically when I start the podcast, all right, it'll be around, say, between 100 200 viewers. As I was starting the podcast today, it said I had 90, which is weird, but then it skyrocketed and said I had 130, then it said I had 80, then it said I had like 100, and it's kind of been pinballing all over the place. And it never usually does that. And I've noticed this, it looks like viewership on YouTube, there's some weird way that it's changed the way that it's being calculated. It's just odd. And again, it doesn't really affect anything. But I just want you guys to know, if you're watching live and you're like, why does it say we have this many viewers? Then it's way low, then it's high, then it's low, then it's high. I don't know what's going on with it. I don't know if it's accurate or not. It's not a big deal. I broadcast for my audience every day, regardless if there's 5 viewers or 5,000. I really don't care. I'm just having a good time. So as long as it's working for all of you, and I did ask everyone in the chat, I said, the stream seems to be working correctly for everyone, right? Like, you can watch it, you can hear it. Everyone seems to say it sounds and looks the same. So I don't know what's up with the YouTube view counts bouncing all over the place this morning. If you're watching on demand, it likely is not going to affect you. Maybe it will, I don't know, because I don't know if, like, view counts on videos have also been affected. I told you guys I'd say the last month to 2 months, I've noticed a distinct dip in viewership in my videos. But the weird part about that is I haven't seen any decline in support or income. And what I mean by that is, like, my ad revenue has remained the same. My my membership revenue has remained the same or been better. So if I have less viewers, why would all my income be exactly the same? Doesn't seem to make sense, does it? You would think if you have a decline in viewership that you would have a decline in support, but I haven't, which leads me to believe something's going on with YouTube, that maybe they changed the way that views are being calculated. It could be. I really don't know. It's also weird because, for example, the last couple of days we've had more people on stream supposedly to watch Mortal Kombat 1. I've seen my streams having 400, 500, 600 viewers, but the chat seems exactly the same, which doesn't make sense. If we have hundreds more viewers, why is no one talking? That doesn't seem to make sense, does it? I'm just confused. But again, for me, I am a different kind of content creator than most. I'm making content for a smaller, more dedicated audience that likes what I do the way I do it, so it's curated content. You understand? If people from outside of my regular channels happen upon my content and watch it and enjoy it, great, welcome. You have to become a subscriber of the channel to talk in the chat. Just so you know, it's a 24-hour sub mode because there's so many trolls and things with bots and stuff. It has to be like that. We had it before that. It was a nightmare. No one could talk. It was nonstop spam and bots, okay? So welcome to everyone who is maybe a newcomer. But I do find it odd that recently there's all this weird stuff. View counts seem to be lower. Views are bouncing all over the place. Yet somehow I'm not affected. I don't get it, you know? Like, see, the thing is, I don't really care. I'm making content as long as you guys like it and things haven't, you know, declined, which they haven't, you know, I'm happy. So, thanks for watching. Thanks for enjoying. Don't worry too much about it. I'm certainly not worried. You know, I don't care. Right now it says we have 179 viewers. Typically on a podcast, we'd have between 200 and 300 and then increasing at the beginning of the show. Sometimes we have more than that if it's like a new release. So maybe it's just because today's React Day and there's less attention. It could be accurate. I don't know, but it was weird that it was bouncing all over the place earlier. Don't worry about it. The sky is not falling. The world is not ended. It doesn't matter what the views are on individual videos. Everything seems to be fine. Okay? So there you go. Someone actually, Acidface says, maybe they only count logged in views now. I mean, that would be a huge change. Because tons of people who use YouTube don't log in. They just go to YouTube and click on a video and watch, and then they're out of there. They don't have an actual account they're logging into. You think that could be the case? Maybe that is the case. Maybe they're not counting logged in views anymore. See, the thing is, it doesn't matter. Back in the day, I actually got paid based off of views. I didn't get paid off of ad revenue or anything like that. I had flat rate contracts with Machinima back in the day where I would get paid based off of views. So if I had a view dip, I'd be super concerned. I'd be like, oh my God, I'm going to take a pay cut now because YouTube's not counting views properly. Today, I could not give a crap. You know what I'm saying? Like, literally, I could not give a crap. That's all I have to say. Anyway, so let's continue positively, shall we? All right.